Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Once again, I'm Nev from Nev's Tech, but it's otherwise known as your friendly neighborhood basement dweller. Don't worry, ma'am, I am from the internet where we love the power of overpower. No power like overpower, and there is no powerful army like the U.S. Army. Popular Mechanics, February 1984. You know, topically, you can say whatever you want, but I'm pretty sure the Americans could probably wipe off every army, even on their own base, if they were given the time to plan. Let's not test them on that. But I gotta say, as a Canadian, my first love was a woman on the internet in the States. Oh, I'm so proud of what she became. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Does that guy actually have some dirt on him? I think that guy might actually have some dirt on him. I swear to God, it looks like they pressure wash all of these guys to make it look like he hasn't even taken a puff of that smoke yet. He just lit that. Is that thing even lit? I don't know. Are the horses even dirty? How do they manage to get all of the dirt off of everything in all of these manly pictures and still manage to be respectable? I'm sorry, I have to come back to the retrofuturism cover. I love that. Is that a javelin? And then Buddy's over here like, he's cool. Oh, yeah, we got javelins being fired out there, but oh, is that Aunt May? Hi, Aunt May. Oh, he's got an M60. He's even firing that thing so casual. Like, I mean, true American, right? I mean, the average Texan probably fires off about 60 rounds on that thing on his drive to work, eh? Yeah, I'll tell you what, Bobby. Why would anyone do drugs when they could just mow the lawn? I love a John Deere's. You can easily get information off of them. Just like the R70, blam, there you are. You get the information, away you go. Every time I see one of these, I remember Andre the Giant and a disabled girl named Angela who had no legs that used these to get around everywhere. They look like so much fun, but I'm to understand they had the proclivity to do a barrel roll onto you. Oh, this is good. This is good. Pride in being one of the best is part of our Navy adventure. Yeah, you might think that those seamen look kind of yuppie, but yeah, you go and you touch America's boats and see what happens. Yep, that's right. We learn to fear and respect America and just stay up here and let them defend our borders as as we give each other free health care, which is slowly falling apart. I kept telling my ex in the States, she ended up being a blood banker. So proud of her. And she knew damn well that the craziness going on in the healthcare industry. Let's face it, you can be American and know that the healthcare industry just sucks in America. It's really bad. We can say that without putting America down. We all fear and respect America. We especially fear and respect the fact that if we get sick in America, we're probably going to die. Yay! One of the first women that I ever loved, her dad drove one of these trucks, a Dodge Ram, a blue one, light blue. I bet some of you have that in your head already. And because that thing took us through hell and high water all over Ontario, I'll always have a fear and respect of these trucks. I want one so bad. But I can't have any because I'm in Ontario and everything rusts right through because we put salt on our roads. Yay. Also, geez, cars are freaking expensive to insure and to have. Child restraint devices are required in 41 states. Oh, that must be a new thing. Must have been newly brought out. I'm sorry, I have to mention it every time I see it. These timing guns. I want to find out how to use one of those. I'm going to find one and I'm going to mount it on a gun rack. Huh. Okay, so this is remarkable. A little piece for an AC-DC converter. That's it. It's just a power converter. It's got a picture. It's in Popular Mechanics. But at the same time, any of us who have the proclivity to actually do stuff knows that can actually be really useful. It's just we would never make articles about it these days. Oh, yeah. It's stuff like this that I absolutely love and wish I was in the presence of men who knew far more than me to explain everything. I knew that I knew a guy who could run appliances off an alternator. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how it works because, excuse the mess, but I do have solar out there on the balcony. And the idea of having an alternator just give you your power. I'm wondering, you could you hook one of these up to a mill, a water mill, and get energy from it? Anyone who can answer me, I'd really appreciate it. Oh, hell, I'm going to have some intimate time with this magazine figuring out how to test an alternator. I bet to so many people, this stuff is like, oh, yeah, I do that all the time. But to me, this is like looking at a new language. I am a computer tech. Man, Those balls of wire look so beautiful in certain ways. I used to love getting into things just to figure out how they worked. And then all of a sudden, tweaking became a thing. And all the tweakers were doing drugs and taking things apart. And then suddenly, my hobby of taking things apart was bad. Breakthrough and personal transportation. That's right. Y'all don't need no insurance or license. Well, you probably need insurance. Just send $15 and we will send you information on how you can personally achieve happiness. I can't get over how well they advertise simple cans of oil. They managed to find so many ways to make these simple cans look fashionable. And we're getting some new lemon laws. I was to understand that at certain points, like in the 70s, you get situations where, like, the cars themselves, the suspension, maybe the alternator, the end parts of the engine, would in themselves work together, but as a cohesive unit, the cars were like shaking them apart or something. I heard about that a long time ago from a mechanic. Oh, look, it's Joe Camel doing what us regular, everyday, white Canadian-ish people do when we get out of work. We find a hill and we have a cigarette. So when I look at these batteries, it seems... Okay, first off, the advertisement is lovely. Oh, by the way, my daughter does my nails. She loves doing nails. She's that young. Don't give me hell for it. If the battery can make the bulldog bark, we can make your Bronco buck. Now, I understand the batteries seem to have more life to them now than they did before, and I'm wondering, how did we manage that? Did we find better acid? Did we find better copper plates? Fantasy warfare challenges the imagination. Yeah, my imagination might be pretty challenged by some of this stuff. The Partha, I never heard of that one, Battlefield. It's interesting. Gamers for old computers enjoy a different cast of games than console ones. So if there's any car guys watching, why don't we have more of these on the side of trucks? There must be a really good reason why we don't got those. Oh, I bet they broke off and just dropped whatever they were harnessing? Maybe that could be it? This has got to be the most mundane army ad that I've seen so far. I mean, 12,200, wow. You're in college. Oh, I hope that kid did well for himself. Is that a boy or a girl? 1984, I think my girlfriend said women were allowed in the workplace then. Oh my God, there's a woman back there. Watch out, she might take your job at a fraction of your pay. A fraction of the pay? Let's hire more of them. I miss these rear seats. I got shoved into a bunch of those going on crazy adventures, but hey, I didn't mind because I was going on some crazy adventures with some crazy good people. Aw, yeah, we got more retrofuturism, American military. I'm sorry, I just love this stuff. There's no power like overpower, and I love it so much. I hear so many stories about the Americans from us, my Canadian friends. You know, of course, I gotta be like, yeah, well, they're good, but you were kind of, yeah. Oh, this is... It's all so much. It's so funny when you see one of these things get hit with an explosive from the bottom. That part goes wee. I shouldn't say it's fun because people get hurt, but let's say there's nobody in it and it explodes from the bottom. A lot of times those things aren't even connected, right? You just watch Ukrainian. Wow. Anyways, I want to tell you guys a quick little story that my Canadian military friend told me about the American military. He said that he was having war games with them. And one thing that they got on the Americans were they were better with analog stuff because the Canadians had to have more analog stuff. But there's one story. He said they were having a war game and they were in some kind of APC of some sort. And they wanted to go into town because their CO wanted to get a pizza. And they heard, we think town's taken over by Charlie or by the Americans. He's like, I don't care. I want to get in there and get my pizza anyways. So they're going into town and they just look over and they happen to see a tank sitting in the bushes. And all of a sudden they get a call over the radio saying, you've been hit. They did everything with lasers back then. Oh, they grinded the CO so hard for that. But he wasn't so upset with that because the Americans had already captured a Canadian snack truck. So everyone was fine. Anyways, moving on. Check that out. Takes cans, pays coins. The old-fashioned vending machine takes coins and gives cans of soda. What? Okay, cash for cans. Yeah. Yeah, that's a thing in the States. I remember I went to the States. I went to Battle Creek, and I seen a lot of people feeding machines a lot like that. I'm surprised I didn't know about those things sooner. Okay, legit. I feel like I feel pretty bad now. I feel pretty bad now. Because, geez, you guys had those things that long? Man, I didn't think you guys had that until like 2010. Oh, well. Alcoholism for the sleek man who likes to drink. Legit, they have some of the sexiest ads. Not that one. She's probably going to go club her. Yeah, she's going to go club her husband at that Canadian club. Anyways, check it out. We are seeing the true controls of how to understand a woman. Mm-hmm. Oh, me gusta. I love it. Oh, I love it. Jeez, it almost looks biological. I love it. I wonder at what size the artist made it, because the amount of detail in just the bottom corner. Dude, it's not even blurry or anything. These magazines freaking rock. Oh, I want one. Oh, it goes in the water, guys. I wonder if this would be one of those kind of cars you wouldn't trust in the water 3 years after you bought it because the rubber wears off or something. Dude, I want this car so bad. Call me a pimp named Slick and that sucker. I tell you what, Bob. Boat cars! Boat cars. Guys, boat cars! Hydraulic switching gears. Boat cars. Here we see Danny driving off to the end of his life. Bye, Danny. Have a good time in the afterlife. Go, go, gadget, whatever. Huh. I wonder how well those things would keep up and how long it would take for them to stop working. Oh my god, guys, it's Brother Eye. It's Brother Eye, guys. Call out the Omax. It's Bruce Wayne's satellite watching all of the good guys and figuring out how to kill them. What? The Soviets shot down a Korean airliner? Jeez, I'm sorry. I'm just so in love with this. So this is an image of an artist's conception of the Big Bird satellite over the Soviet Union. Satellite takes pictures and listens in on Soviet communication. Also shown are the TR-1 spy plane and the Hawkeye plane with radar dome. Dude, how does he throw... How does his mind even... How? That's awesome. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Sorry, legit. I'm just trying to look at this as like an artificial intelligence thing. I'm having a difficult telling the difference between some really good... Oh, shots fired. I'm having a difficult time telling between something like this and telling AI, because this kind of looks like AI, the way it almost seems to flow into each other. Here we got a good sign about what everything would look like. Yeah. Oh, that would be so cool. So, nowhere around me, but over near the Hanover area, they got some rivers where you can do this. Just put an inner tube down and go down the lake and have someone pick you up down the way. It's lovely. Dude, check it out. He's got my timing gun. I'm going to get a whole bunch of those, make a gun rack with them. Do you remember the times when we could just smoke wherever we were? Just anywhere. It was totally fine. I remember going into the local Triangle Discount, the corner store, and seeing ashtrays that were full of beautiful white sand, and my grandma constantly telling me, don't play with that sand. Don't put those ashtrays in your mouth. But they don't know they're missing out on. Sergeant Steve over here also ate cigarette butts out of the old ashtray, and he turned out just fine. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me, Neff from Tech, but also known as your friendly neighborhood basement dweller. Don't worry, ma'am, I am from the internet, and please do take care of each other. Have a good one, folks.